This is the new DJI Mini 3. We already had the Mavic 3. Guess what? Which one is the next one? Well, this video is actually about letting you know if you still should go for the Air2S or purchase directly a Mini 3. Let's find out. Let me be honest, each year for me it's kind of more complicated to do this kind of comparisons because I have the feeling that the quality gap between the drones is always like more narrow, right? I have the feeling that they give the top drone the top specs and then they just cross out some specs for the lower drones. If you have the DJI Air2S, you should be interested in what the Mini 3 can do, weighing less than 250 grams, because your next step may be getting into that category. If you don't have any drone, I think this video can help you choose either the new Mini 3 or the Air2S. We all know that the Air2S has a 1-inch image sensor and that the Mini 3 is a little bit smaller, like almost 0.8 inches, but I'm going to show you some footage around here and I really want to be honest and let me see if you see a difference in quality. In this channel we're really animal friendly, we make animals while we do the reviews and I think it's a good moment for you guys to leave the thumb. It wouldn't make much sense to keep talking in this video without knowing the actual price right now as of today. And these are the prices and I know many of you are like, what the hell DJI, why is the Mini 3 so expensive compared to the Mini 2 especially? But it has a reason. And guys, I'm sorry, but I have bad news because the price gap between these two models has been again closed a lot, which means that an eventual Air 3, you know what's gonna happen with that price, right? Same as I said on the Mini 3 review video, this video is not sponsored in any way. None of the brands knows what I'm saying until the video is released, so this is purely personal and honest. And again, thank you for purchasing my sunglasses that I always use in my videos. They keep this channel alive and it supports me a lot, so thanks a lot for this, guys. Let me quickly talk about the biggest differences among these two drones, and of course we have to talk about the vertical shooting. The vertical shooting allows us to quickly do some amazing social media content without having to do some strange cuts in Premiere or so, and for beginners especially, it's very helpful. The second biggest difference, and probably my favorite, look at this. The controller, yes, a controller with a screen. This is the old Air2S and Mini 2 controller and big and ugly. This is amazing, guys. No more phone, no more, you know, nothing. It's bright, you can use it. Since the Phantom 4 Pro Plus, do you remember that controller? It was the best controller that I've had in my life. And this one gives us the opportunity to not have to use our smartphone. I'm happy. You can buy it separately, or you can also buy the Mini 3 without an actual controller if you have the Mini 2 or the Air2S controller. And finally, the last difference, yes, the battery. We have an amazing Pro battery for the Mini 3, which I don't have because I'm in Europe and the battery is not allowed in Europe, which will give you up to 47 minutes of flight time from the regular 34 minutes that the Mini 3 has with the regular battery and the 31 minutes that the Air2S has. So we have a big improvement there too, guys. Just to highlight a few of the top specs of both drones and their differences. Let's start off with the weight. 595 grams Air2S versus 249 grams of the Mini 3. You know what that means, right? Way less drone regulations and problems overall. This is the future, guys. This is the new drone market's battlefield. Still, check your local laws and restrictions. Let's talk about the flight time. Air2S 30 minutes, Neo Mini 3 up to 34 minutes, and with the new Pro battery coming up to 47 minutes outside of Europe, of course. Real images, 20 megapixels versus the new 12 megapixels of the Mini 3. There has to be a difference, and this is probably the clearest one. The Air2S is capable of shooting in 5K, which may be helpful for example, reframing, and both can now shoot in 4K 60. What about the sensing system? The Air2S still has those top sensors, which are particularly helpful when shooting, for example, indoors. Both have front, back, and down sensors. Let's talk about the OQ Sync, because the new Mini 3 comes with the O3, which gives us 1080p video transmission on our phone or the controller in this case. This wasn't like this before on the OQ Sync 2, we just have a 720p transmission. Chivo, can you please stop playing with the snow? I know you don't live here, but well guys, I really know that You may be going crazy because of the price of the Mini 3, and I totally understand that. It's expensive. I must say, in defense of that price, that the tech that you're getting and all the specs and everything that this drone has is that price worth. I mean, it is what it costs. Now, the question is, you're gonna be spending, I don't know, 900, 1000 bucks for an entry-level drone. That is complicated, I do understand. Maybe DJI could think of, you know, releasing the DJI micro drone or something like this. I don't know, but honestly, if I wouldn't have a drone right now with all the good things that the 249 grams on this drone gives me, especially here in Europe, all the exemptions and laws and regulations and all that, I think I would go for a Mini 3. Right? I think Chiba would go also for a Mini 3 instead of the Air2S. The quality difference is not that big. With this one you can travel lighter, you can travel easier, regulations and all that stuff. So overall, with all the respect for the Air2S, the Mini 3 is a great contender for the Air2S, and honestly, I'm waiting for the Air 3. Hope that you liked it. Nothing else to say, guys. Always remember to keep calm and talk UAV.